Good morning, everybody. It's Mrs. Barber, and I hope you had a good day yesterday. One of you went out into your neighborhood looking for rainbows and found it, and I got pictures of the learning that you're doing at home and got to talk to a few of you on the telephone, which was so great. And I'll be calling some more of you today. And on Monday, we will do something extra special. I'll tell your mom and dad about it this weekend, something just for our class. So today is the 5th day that I'm sending you a message, and I wanted to show you the things that we'd already done this week. So we have read from this book, Falling Up by Shel Silverstein, a poem, and we read A Pot of Gold, and we read A Fine St. Patrick's Day, and Jamie O'Rourke and the Big Potato, and we read a book, Frederick. I misplaced that book because Aya the cat. I'll just blame it on Aya the cat. We also caught a leprechaun. Still sitting on my table. And Aya is playing because right now it's morning, and morning is when Aya goes a little bit crazy sometimes. So today's book is called Open Your Eyes because today is the very first day of spring. On the first day of spring, I have some first day of spring activities for you. And this is a story that's an old book. It's not such a famous book, but one of my favorite. I got it in an old bookstore in Seattle. And what's fun is that your little brother or sister can read along in this book because some of the words are pictures. So you'll see maybe when you're reading with me or your brother or sister are reading with me, you can read the pictures while I read the words, or you can read the whole thing along with me. And then after that, I have a little poem and an activity. You can see a hint for my activity on the table already. Open your eyes. This is a good way to kind of view the world from inside. You'll see why in a second. One rainy day, Tim Small said to his little brother Ed, "We can't go out to play. Let's play indoors instead. Does that sound a little familiar right now? I think so. What can we play? Ed asked him. Let's play red, answered Tim. What is red? Asked Ed. That's the game. Just what you said. It's all the things we know are red. My bed is red. An apple is red. I think that's a cherry. A cherry is red, so is a plum, and the wrapper on my chewing gum. An apple and a lollipop, the handle on Mommy's dusting mop, my cowboy boots, my winter hat, the ribbon on our pussycat, the sun that's setting in the sky, my very special dress-up tie, the leaves that tumble from the tree, my pants with a patch on the knee, my heavy sweater, our breakfast cups, my little wagon, and ladybugs. The flower pot, the back porch door, my leather belt, and even more. And the smarties of you already realize this is a poem and a book all at once. I bet you can find the rhymers. Then Ed said, what else can we do? And Tim answered, we'll play blue. All right, said Ed, but I'll go first. I'll tell you what I think is blue. So use your imagination. What could they be? Bet you guessed. Some fish are blue. Some butterflies, too. And the birds we looked at in the zoo. Dad's car is blue, so is his coat, and so is Mr. Johnson's boat. My bike is blue, my book is blue, and so is the kite I gave to you. The water is blue. Or is it green? I really think it's in between. Then Tim said, now it's my turn to play. I want to play yellow. It's so bright and gay. My shovel is yellow, my hoe and my rake, and the candles on my birthday cake. A lemon is yellow, my blocks, and I guess that's a trumpet. And the butter I put on my piece of corn. Oh, it's a horn. And my horn and the butter I put on my piece of corn. I had to find the rhymer. My drum is yellow. my bucket and my sled, and the pajamas I wear to bed. My mittens are yellow, my coat for the rain, and my brand new choo-choo train. Some fruits are yellow. Some flowers in May. Look, the yellow sun is shining. We can go out to play. And so today I hope you find some time like these two brothers to go out and play, and maybe play the color game with your family. Maybe like our friend who found a rainbow in a window yesterday, you can do your own hunt for things in your neighborhood. Maybe just today is yellow day or triangle day. Use your big imaginations again. So I found a little poem online. I'm going to use my phone to read it so I don't use paper to print it out. And it is called Spring. I could show you, but you can't really see very well, so I'll just leave this here. Spring is budding green joy, fresh breeze and sunshine, birds singing, water running, children sloshing through puddles on the sidewalk. Spring breathes anticipation, green shoots sprouting from the earth, unfurling into flowers the sweet scent of hyacinths, a baby bird learning how to fly. Spring sweeps the dust out of our corners as we wake up, as we look and listen to the promise of a morning sunrise, to joy unfolding, to a glowing new life. Carol Mullen. A great thing about spring starting is fresh and new, and birth of lots of bugs and lots of butterflies and baby animals and plants. I love all those things. I know you do too. You're a nature-loving class. We go on our nature hunts all the time. And I'll show you this poem. And I like this line, spring sweeps the dust out of our corners. It's personifying spring, like we talked about, personification of animals and plants and things. It's saying that the spring is the guy or the girl who cleans up the things that are old and dusty. So today is a good day for renewal and thinking of new things while we're stuck inside, or I don't want to call it stuck inside anymore, while we're having our adventure inside. Okay, so I have a friend. She lives in England, and she watched our video today, and she is so creative. She's inside just like us, because people all over the world are doing what we're doing right now. She's inside just like us. And you know what she did? She took funny pictures of her pets, and she painted some pictures. And she's a really good artist. She paints a lot. I am going to paint something too. And if you don't have paints, maybe you can make a craft with something else that you have around the house today. I also found this beautiful music, and it is called Vivaldi's Writes the Four Seasons, and this is called Spring. And I bet you've heard it before somewhere, sometime in your life. Maybe in my classroom you'll remember it, but maybe somewhere else you've heard the song, because it's quite a popular classical music piece. Maybe you can think back to music class and see if you can recognize some instruments. I'll play it as I'm painting today. Thank you for watching today, and I'll be ready for a new happy message for you on Monday. If you go on any adventures, make any art, or have any fun with your family that you'd like to share with me, I'm loving the pictures and the messages every day. They make me feel a lot better, and I want you to know I do love you very, 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 very much, and I'm very proud of the work that you're doing at home. Goodbye. I'll see you Monday.